All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash Barakatam. Give honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone and to our can across the globe. Pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, want to say Shalom. So down off in the great millstone camp of Cleveland. Again, it'll be at 1 15, I'm going to go down. And, there's a certain responsibility that we have in having this truth, and as we correct and rebuke and set these false doctrines in order, the correct way is that author Tomei or rightly dividing the word of truth, directly and correctly, but the other camps call themselves trying to correct us, so it's a two-way street. But the difference is that we're in the spirit, help us from outside, and how the precepts, it makes sense that we use just through the spirit. So when things get brought out and hit the airwaves and on point, then yes, the apostles, the elders, brothers are going to do lessons on it to make sure things are brought out the right way. All right. Philippians 1:15 says, "Some indeed preach Mashiach, even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill." It says, it is true that some are preaching out of jealousy and rivalry. Others preach about Mashiach with pure motives. Some of these guys lead the camps. They fall out, get kicked out, set their own little group or camp or something, and they do it to try to outwit, try to out precept, try to out history, elders and apostles. Some try to do it to be, make it seem like they're the ones that the Lord is dealing with, that they're the, elders, so to speak. You got some who just teach the word of Yahweh outside because they love the Lord and want to teach, man. All right? Not looking for monetary gains, not looking for 100,000 views and 10,000 likes. With a pure mind and a pure heart, The one preach Mashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. So they preach it because they love me, for they know I've been appointed to defend the good news. All right? It says, so let me read this again. NLT, it says, they preach because they love me. They know I have been appointed to defend the good news. It says, a lot of these people just talk to be full of debate, to have shock value, so they can have more listeners and be on the tongues of those who are following it, the Israelite community, so to speak. A lot of these people are pride. That pride demon is always here. It's always around. It's always prevalent. And you're starting to see it more and more with these guys who are becoming faces of their respective camps. But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. That's what we're here for, man. We're here as the front line, for Yahweh Shemi outside to make sure the word is getting taught the right way. Okay? Making sure that these precepts are being broken down the right way. Make sure they're being linked up the right way. Making sure that these prophecies are being precepts, in the correct manner. All right, let's get this. Let's see. Get dividing. 2 Timothy 2:15 says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You know, so we labor, we go into these words, we go into the history, we go into these precepts, we go into this book, all right? We spend countless and tireless hours, you know, going to the Entomine, going to the Blue Letter, you know, studying dates, all right, making sure these things are linking up and that what we're speaking is right, and that it's true, and that it can be proven through the scriptures, you know. It says, study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. So when you know you've been working hard, when you know you've been studying and doing the right thing, you have confidence in the scriptures, man. You have confidence and boldness in the spirit to know that what you're teaching and what you're bringing out is there through the spirit, but also is right. It's on point. Why? Because precept upon precept upon precept, line upon line upon line. Here a little, there a little, man. That's how you break down the scriptures, man. All right? Every scripture has a precept. You know, and if we're being scholars, we're being the prophets. We have to know these things. We have to know when our ears are hearing false speeches. You know? There's another one I wanted to get through the spirit. Oh yeah, come on. 'That's what we just had, right? So 2 Timothy 3:13, it says, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. You know, the more we get close to Yahweh Shai coming, you're going to hear more and more outlandish breakdowns, more and more false doctrine. All right, you're going to hear people coming in with this heresies and with these false revelations. All right, trying to make it seem like the Lord is dealing with them to heap on disciples upon themselves, to carry away people away from the Lord, but it's really the Lord rejecting them. All right. Said, but evil men and seducers, how are they seducing you? They're seducing you with soft words. They're seducing you with fair speeches. They're telling you that MOTB is Christianity, is sin. Well, how can you buy and sell Christianity and sin? How is that going to put a grievous sore in you? How is that going to enter into your body, man? Physically, you know? Verse 14, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. You know? And you got to be sure that what you're being taught is on point. That's why you pray. That's why you do the things necessary to keep your iron sharp, to keep your sword sharp, man. You know, you're in these books, you're in these precepts, you're watching these lessons, you're putting them together. All right, and just know that we've been taught the right way, man. You know? And that we don't give heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. All right? Let's see, doctrine of devils. First Timothy 4:1. So now the Spirit speaketh expressly, in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, man. So you're going to have a lot of people that are going to get weary and faint. And they're going to start listening and following after things which they have not been taught. You know, we're going to start to grasp onto things that that's alluring to them, man. All right, things that a way that seems easier instead of trying to go through the straight gate, and which is the way Yahweh Shai has told us to go. You know, and you're gonna have a lot of people, man, getting took in by the seducing spirits, man. Go ahead and take the chip, because you're gonna be able to walk again, but not knowing that that chip's gonna come with ramifications, man. The MOTB is gonna come with repercussions. All right. So that's just basically what it is, man. Seducing spirits, false doctrine, man. Don't give into it, man. All right, because times are coming, man. They're going to have a mini antichrist coming up, and they're going to, start their campaign, so to speak, of trying to get Jake, trying to get people to take the MOTB, man. Trying to get Jake to go along with the program and usher in the NWO, that New World Order. So that one said, call halal, Yahweh Shai, the honesty apostle, and the other great millstone. Next time, shalom and a blah, blah, blah.